Hi, I'm Tammy.
And I'm McKinley.
And we're with Purple Day Every Day, and we're going to talk about the Great Purple Cupcake Project. That's a lot of P's, but we're going to do it. So we've been doing this project now for going on 10 years. We started this project with Purple Day Every Day, and really it was a way to get into our community and educate people what epilepsy is, not to fear epilepsy, and what to do if somebody has a seizure. So we're going to make our lemon cupcakes, because when life gives you lemons, you make lemon cupcakes. She hates that part, but that's kind of Mom I am. So I already have 3 cups of flour in my bowl, and I'm going to add my 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to whisk that to get it all incorporated. Meanwhile, McKinley has already put in her cup of butter and her 2½ cups of sugar, and she's going to mix that for us until it's a pale yellow color. You might be wondering why cupcakes. Well, actually, why not cupcakes? So our goal was to educate the community what epilepsy was and what to do if she had a seizure. So we were worried that they wouldn't know what to do when she had a seizure. We didn't know what to do the first time she had a seizure. So we thought, okay, I need to find a way to educate everybody. And I talked to Deb at Purple Day Every Day, and we decided purple cupcakes. The reason we do that is kids seem to remember when they get food, and grown-ups seem to remember when they get food too. So it's funny that on March 26th, Purple Day, when we have our sale, everybody in our community knows what March 26th is, and they didn't even know what epilepsy was prior to this. So she is mixed, that's all mixed in, it's a nice yellow color, pale yellow, and she is going to start cracking the eggs. After each egg, she's going to stir the mix. I'll help her get some started. You throw them right in that bowl when you're done. She's going to stir that one in. While she's stirring, McKinley was diagnosed at age 4 with epilepsy. We didn't know anything about it. We knew that if we didn't know about it, we didn't know anybody who had it. Other people were probably in the same boat we were. So I just really had to educate the community on what to do if she had a seizure. So we decided with the Nita Kaufman Foundation and Purple Day Every Day that we were going to do cupcakes, and with each cupcake goes a bookmark. On that bookmark is what to do if somebody has a seizure. We want to take the stigma of epilepsy out so that kids couldn't pick on her for having epilepsy, because we already told you she did. So there's no way they could make fun of her for having epilepsy. And also, I really just didn't want them to fear, because epilepsy is a scary thing. When you see somebody have a seizure, it's a scary thing. While she's mixing that, she's going to a couple more to go on there. A good way you can get involved in your community is, well, our bake sale. So we have the Purple Cupcake Project, so we sell purple cupcakes on March 26th. And that first year we did it, we thought, oh, you know, I don't know how many we're going to sell. We asked the community, can you come and donate some? We're going to do cupcake wars, and we're going to have a competition, and who has the best purple cupcake and whose tastes the best. So that first year, it was going on 10 years ago already, we had almost 200 dozen cupcakes donated. It was crazy. But the funny thing is, they all sold. We didn't have any left over. So we thought, holy cow, we live in a village of less than 2,000 people, and we went through 200 dozen cupcakes, and each year it has grown and grown. And when we sell the cupcakes, we're making profits, and those profits go back to Purple Day Every Day to educate people about epilepsy and to make the bookmarks that go along with each cupcake and to educate school children. So it's a win-win for all of us. We're letting the community know that McKinley has epilepsy, so if they see her in public and she has a problem, they can help her. And we're letting others know that they're not the only one here. They're not alone in this. And I guess that's the best thing that we learned in all this. I didn't know anybody who had epilepsy. I didn't know that there were parents out there, kids out there. But that first year, I met people with kids with epilepsy, and I was like, oh my gosh, so it's possible we can do whatever we want. The first visit we had at Children's Hospital, they gave us a lot of limits, and it scared us. We thought, well, I don't know, how is she going to be able to do what we want her to do? We learned through Purple Day Every Day, you can do anything you want to do, just maybe a little differently. So now we're going to mix our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients, but we're not going to do it all at once. So we're going to add a cup of milk, and we're going to add our dry ingredients. We're going to start with our flour, add some milk, and end with our flour. So we're going to do this in a couple combinations. All right, so I'm going to add in some of the flour, and McKinley's going to stir that for us. So McKinley, what is your favorite part of the Purple Cupcake Project?
Probably decorating the cupcakes.
Yeah, decorating the cupcakes is really fun. We have a lot of people who don't want to decorate, and there's really just one rule to the Purple Cupcake Project, is your cupcake has to have something purple on it. So if they don't want to decorate them, they can bring them to us not decorated, and we decorate for them. And we have like a dozen people back there all talking, having a good time. And it's mostly kids with epilepsy or families that have somebody with epilepsy, and we're learning about each other. And we're learning tricks of the trade, I guess you should say. It's not a trade we all wanted to be in, but we're there. All right, we're gonna add some more flour and some more milk. All right, get that mixed up for us. We forgot our 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Where did my tablespoon go? All right, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. 1 and 2. Just like anything else, guys, life is a bunch of mistakes that happen. So they are lemon cupcakes. We also have to add our lemon zest. I'm doing this way McKinley does it. So when you're zesting a lemon, you just want to get that outer peel. You don't want the white part because that is the bitter part. And we want to make sure these have good lemon flavor and not be bitter at all. All right, we don't want to overmix them, so we're going to get that. And if you want to hold on 1 minute, I'll get that lemon juice in there. And we'll end with that last bit of flour. When you're squeezing a lemon in, you want to do it this way so that you don't get the seed in. I got the seed right there. That way the seeds don't fall into it. You're not going on a mission to catch them. And we're going to add a whole lemon to this, guys, because we really want that flavor. All right, you're going to keep stirring that. We're going to add our last little bit of flour. All right, as you can see, we're not professional bakers. We weren't when this all started. That's why we really needed help from the community to get this going. We're going to get that stirred up. If you have any questions about the Purple Cupcake Project, you can always go to purpledayeveryday.org, and there will be some questions on there you can answer. You can get a hold of them. They will help you through any of it, give you supplies if you need them to go with all the cupcakes. All right, that looks mixed up pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna grab this over here. I'll let you start scooping some in. There you go. All right, and we use the ice cream scoop because we all know that they'll be the same size when they bake. All right, that looks good. And then again, our favorite part is the decorating. And really, it's a lot of fun, you guys. We sit there and we decorate them. Like I said, we chat. I've gotten to know so many moms. We have a group now called Epilepsy Moms that we all, talk. What happened here? What happened there? How did your doctor visit go? That's really the main part of a lot of this is getting to know somebody in the epilepsy community that you can go to with questions, answers, and basically just support. Sometimes it feels very lonely to have a child with epilepsy or to have epilepsy. I know McKinley has struggled with that herself. So it's always fun when she gets to meet. I mean, she's made great friends. Like I said, every year we get to do the Purple Day convention. She's made some really good friends that are lifelong friends. And it's not as lonely then when you find out somebody else has epilepsy. You can go ahead and decorate, babe. And I will say that it's been a great thing for the community because there's a lot of people who have epilepsy in our community who never talked about it. And I had a high school girl bring me cupcakes one day, and she came from an hour away because she had seen us on the news. And I said, well, can I ask you, is there a reason you chose to do this? And she said, yeah, I have epilepsy. And she was a high school girl, and her friend looked at her and she said, you have epilepsy? She's like, yeah, we weren't allowed to talk about it, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew that I was here. It's like, wow. Her friend learned that day she had epilepsy. They've been friends since they were in first grade. So it's great to open up that communication for other people, not just people with epilepsy, but their friends too. All right, and do you want some of that? I had some blueberry frosting somewhere. So what we did with this, we have lemon cupcakes, so we made some blueberry frosting. We boiled down blueberries and added them to our buttercream. We've made so many different recipes with the Purple Cupcake Project just because it's so much fun, and we get tired of making the same cupcake over and over. When you're making 300 dozen cupcakes, that's a lot of cupcakes. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to purpledayeveryday.org. Ask them. You can get in contact with us. We'll be happy to help you. Anything you need or questions, and don't be afraid to reach out to other people in the epilepsy community. It's helped us through the years. Cassidy's been a great part of March 26th. It wouldn't be March 26th without Cassidy. So she's been a great friend to ours and her mom. So I guess that's all for us today. Do you have anything you want to add?
I don't think so.
No? All right, so that's the Purple Cupcake Project, and I am Tammy.
And I'm McKinley.
So on March 26th, if you can't have a cupcake sale because things are a little crazy this year, maybe bake some cupcakes at home and talk to your family, your friends, maybe Instagram it. That would be great. Snapchat it, show your friends, and get everybody talking about what epilepsy is, what to do if somebody has a seizure, and how we can help each other.